crib, cuz. Yeah. No, that real.
My son never got these kind. Cause they look like in a bee house. Mom, these look like the bees go in. These the things right here.
A bee nest?
Just like these. Not in it. Come on, just like this. I should never got that one.
Yeah,
I ain't know who to choose to pick, so I just picked that one up.
I've been balling lately, and basically with my sorry team.
I didn't know.
Hey,
Check them out, prime time.
I read. Hell, that boy Jacob last night, boy, I had 305 yards, nigga. I ain't even throw the ball in them probably about 8 times. Had 305 yards and 3 touchdowns on my mama. Then with the Bengals, that boy Zeke Elliott had about $1.50. But I was kind of doing both with them passing and running.
If you had a power, you open
I'm gonna be stupid next year though, just wait. I done caught on to what these niggas be doing.
You gotta be like, where did you go?
See, they X Factors, they use the hell out of their X Factors. They don't really know how to use the rest of their players. They just use straight, they kill them X Factors. Like Odell Beckham, man, nigga kill your ass with him. Alright.
Ooh, who is this? How about this yours? Yeah. You better get it.
How you gonna tell somebody what they better get?
Get that already. It was when nobody could jump. I like these packs. I don't like these packs. And I had one of them because I took one to school with me that day. A snack. And mom said we can get us to do so we got up in the morning. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting one of my own. I'm gonna do and so. Okay, you know what?
Well, it's time to get. Alright, what you mean? Find your
I
bills.
need to get the team and play the Super Bowl. It's a completely team. I can get them to play them in the Super Bowl and go and win one. Seriously, right?
DK, you go Catwoman. That's the girl you talking about, you like her? No, look at these.
What you think, baby?
Look at these.
Super Bowl, but I'll be the Cleveland Browns, though.
Just like that.
Against the Redskins.
We're talking about the baby milk. But look at mine, because our colors on mine.
That's on you, baby.
Yours like brown. That's on me, baby. Who called me? That mom phone? That's Papa phone.
Cool.
Mama, I ain't know that song.
Yeah.
Mama, really? I'm downloading that on my phone. Like, oh, your girlfriend. Don't look at me. But look, just look at this. It's the best one. I do know it is. It's our spelling word. Remember we did this spelling word?
Just the golfer tee.
You better just sit down.
I said just the golfer tee.
Didn't stop. I know you're strong, but don't show all these muscles. But when somebody trying to catch you, you want to cry.
I said she gonna tell you what's on mine. How these niggas saying this, man?
Pitch shuttle.
There go Casey right there. That's Casey and DK. He right there. Yeah, he right there. I don't know who is that. I don't know who is that, but I don't like him.
There's a lippy.
This look DK. Look.
What is this?
I don't see the video now. But who is this? I don't know who is that. In my school.
Love me, baby. Love me.
Who is this?
Love me.
Oh, that's that.
So supposed to be.
Hey.
Like, right the fuck now.
I was just checking.
Take your brother with you.
Who just stop calling you that?
We got
Hey, you go get my box of Rice Krispie treats.
I ain't been eating your stuff, so why you look like that?
I ain't. Oh, Lord.
Damn, it's snowing like a motherfucker out here, boy. Yeah, it's snowing like a motherfucking fish, bro. I'm gonna knock his ass out there.
Look at all these boxes to get in here. Cause it's so heavy, I can't even pick this box up.
Yeah. Playing for stack, man. But I already know what I'm playing. I need me. I don't know though. I got some nice quarterbacks. I'm just finna see what it's finna be though. For Joe Burrow, I might really let me crazy no more.
I was just on JoJo's.
Somebody in OTDS?
I was just on it, dude. It can come back. See?
Yeah.
Go back down. Ooh, that's what you teach them out.
I'm trying to get in that Atlanta league. Cool, man. Shit. I'm already in 5 though.
Okay,
Bengals is the last one. Bengals still got a couple more fun.
Mara and DK, go the fuck to bed. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? And stop quick getting up my motherfucking phone like it's yours. Show ass out.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
A little water back too, boy.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard
These guys
line.
had so many fucking injuries, kid. I told the parents, I be that nigga fuck me, boy. My nigga was going down like them niggas on X pills or goddamn bars or something. Straight up, shit. Don't tell my star players at that, nigga. I see if it have been some other niggas, my key players going down. These niggas going down, major injury.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I think that's the type of run we continue to see throughout
hey,
this game.
nigga didn't collapse out this
Expect a lot
bitch.
of big plays to be broken.
Some Big can't run a decent ass route. This nigga running.
To pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Ooh, 2nd and 6. Benjamin's got him.
Now that ain't that, man. Just them nigga got that shit boosted, dude. Now that nigga, that Christopher Ellis with them attributes, I feel like he done did something. Like, since he the one that fuck with Burrow and shit, bro, my team ain't been playing right since.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, boy. These nigga team be suited on it. Hold on. For real. That who Pat beat the old Christopher Ellis.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
That nigga that shit, man. He gone.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball.
I'm going to make them work out here in this snow, though.
On first down,
Fields.
I told you.
I'm going to make this motherfucker. He's going to get a nightmare game. Field.
It is tough to complete passes against zone
defense.
defense.
The windows that you see open
shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Yes, sir.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Very good. Better take Justin Fields to school out here, boy.
Back on 3rd down.
Money, little Ricky.
From the gun, Fields going tough shot.
Throw up there, Matthew. Wait, yes, sir. Big with the pick, baby.
Off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
3rd
and long that time. He was trying to make something
Matthew
happen.
tipped that whole back to him, though.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does so much.
You want to find out,
You're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. The bigger runs later.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Chinese out there, huh?
I had bought this shit earlier, and then as soon as I had bought me this shit, they hit my phone number like shit like, hey, like, yeah, this shit is pretty early. Shit, I got no choice.
Now back to throw.
Look at Bonte, this bitch.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become
That's why I do you like I do.
Oh, boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Here's Matt Hawk now.
It's too damn cold out
here. Will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Switzer on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Field on the pressure, though, out here, though.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
I believe it's ready to come on in and bust them holes. I know when the time pop up down there where they pop now.
Stopped defensively, Raekwon McMillan. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On second down, Connor looking for space. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
To throw on third down, Fields. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Yeah. He's been balling.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the
1.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
That boy Frank. I put that Rick out here. Joe Burrow throwing that bitch to anybody.
Looking to throw. Franks. High throw, but the catch is made. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy?
He got
double
his leg
covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
He told his shoulder. I'm surprised he's back. He must not been too bad. When they did the
Now they have a little more
MRI.
space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now on first down, Drake again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek,
Already,
we'll
I
take a
said
break.
let him on the bench then, ain't it, baby?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Franks.
Damn, that nigga reading my fucking plays, man.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all the rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Going to throw deep for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to the air on second down. Fields letting one go deep to the end zone. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Back to throw. Fields. Screen pass to Connor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
We just laying around, you know, we play like that, you don't feel good. You all right? Okay,
no score after 1 on EA Sports.
Pause that. Man, with the snow out this motherfucker.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Franks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing again. Franks. It's complete to Drake. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Franks.
Look at this shit. Another
Now it's
pick.
intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Tip pass, man.
Across the midfield, striping down to the 47.
They can't kick. Tip pass.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
It's snowing like a dog right now.
Throwing on third and long. Fields. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything but warranting a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is fielded inside the 5.
Just through that water.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Who's brought that one, boy? It's showtime. Okay.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Go upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the bed. And I ain't gonna keep saying it. I ain't gonna keep saying it. Come on, baby.
Let it go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I don't fucking know where it's
Good
at.
pickup there,
Ask your
21
goddamn
yards.
brother where it's at.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to
Well,
make it
down up
2nd
there
and
with him.
9.
Bye.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow it up because when they're hoping,
That ain't DK, that's
defensive
Mari.
linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Get that damn boy.
Open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You better come up to me.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franks. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That one almost intercepted. Far too low.
I got 2 seconds in my
Only
hand.
a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
He's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Back to throw. Franks steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And this won't be enough. A good, secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Then what you got to lay the plan for if you want to go use it?
On fourth down, Franks. Benjamin's got it.
Come on, Benjamin.
Now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, Fields.
Look at this.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. First play of the drive is success, 19 yards.
Y'all let him make a throw like that on the damn run.
Because in the snow, you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space. Just trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field. Difficult normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Hey, but I ain't say take off stale.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Connor. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
There you go.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Damn, you're at the back. Well, we quarterback of yours. I mean, who played that was his?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Sit down before you fall. Sit down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. On second down, it's Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
What you doing, small?
Where is it at?
I'm just asking.
How many birds you want?
I don't want to like.
You don't want to like?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Franks flushed out right. He'll try and a loose
This motherfucker
football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes left side. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Completes it to Benjamin.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
My night wasn't even in my room. Yes, it was. It blinked out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Franks. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Fields. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now Dre. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Franks. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Get your ass back before you fall, man.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
No, mama. Girl, you was finna fall.
They stay on the ground with Drake. Now Drake loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
She said, "Can I see?"
To throw on 2nd down. Fields. Open man. Completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Operating from the gun. Fields eluding the pressure right. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A give running right is counter. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the gun, Fields looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 2. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tim Williams able to get him for a loss of about 3.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, my God, where he came from.
Touchdown, Steelers.
He came out the blue and caught
Ryan
that hole.
Switzer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. On first down, Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franks. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Franks. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To throw on 2nd down. Fields. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Cut it out, please. Please. Mom, cut it out. Please. Read it. Please. What is on
3rd down, Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's George. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields looking for the end zone. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken.
Zach, get him out of there.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Mario up here hitting him for no reason. He just up there constantly hitting on him.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
They'll run on 1st down.
Already looking at crowd and giving that headache maybe.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one on.
The white pill bottle with blue label.
Again, a run with Connor. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Which one do I for the cook?
From the gun on 3rd down. Fields looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Myron DK better go to bed.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to put your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He'll look to throw.
Pass interference, man.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Lane. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They start to begin to counter. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, this is my Thema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Right back to Drake. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over about 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Drake. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. Gee, you figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Justin Lane. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. The drive will start with Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle that.